It was just 2 weeks, but it felt like forever. They switched off the hot water. I was crying in the dining room.
I'd be
I just want to have a shower. I just want to.
Nah, that's evil.
It was bad.
You're through to option 1. Option 1 podcast.
Let's start with Joa first of all, and just I can't remember what Big Brother, what one you were actually in.
That was on the one in 2015.
Oh, okay.
I feel like around that time, a lot of people stopped watching it though.
Was that when it was still on ITV?
No, Channel 4.
Channel 4.
Yeah, it was Channel 4.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Channel 4, and it was Emma who was hosting it.
I thought that's when it was thriving, like back then. But they've relaunched, haven't they?
It was still out there at the time. Like I went on it when it was just like, I think the years after that it started to die down. But people still recognised me when I came off the show. But yeah, that's the one that I was on.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, amazing. And how did you find it? Because I was watching a podcast you were on, and you were sort of talking about, I don't know, it sounded like you don't regret being on there, but you know, if you had to do it again, you probably wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't do it again. I feel like at one point in my life, when I was younger, I was like, I want to be famous. And then be careful what you wish for, because I got my 15 minutes of fame, and you know what, it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I achieved that, because I really wanted to kind of just experience life. I was only 22 at the time as well.
It's a young age.
Really young. Yeah, like looking back now, I'm like, I was a baby. Like I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm still proud that I put myself out there and you know, believed that I could do it, and I did. Obviously, there's millions of people applying for something. I actually got on it, and I was the only black girl on there as well. So that was actually a big deal, because you know, there's loads of people applying, and they chose me for it. So I'm proud of myself.
How long have you been there for?
I was in there for 2 weeks, and they voted me out.
Okay.
How was it like being in there though? Was it
so surreal?
I can imagine.
It was so surreal. So many cameras just around. I just couldn't get my head around it.
Oh, so were cameras obvious as well?
Oh yeah, you'd walk across the room and the cameras
you'd see them.
following you around.
It's 24/7 as well, isn't it, Big Brother? Yeah.
And they've got reflective glasses windows everywhere, cameras behind us.
That's crazy.
It was.
Do you start to go crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really in my head about it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I was there. Obviously, it was so surreal, but then the camera, it just made me overthink. Used to the cameras being around me so much. And like I said, I was so young. I don't think I knew what I was getting myself into. I just thought, I want to do this show.
It's a big thing as well. You're jumping straight in the deep end.
I bet there wasn't as much like welfare back then, because obviously only until recently, like with like the suicides from like Love Island and stuff, that they really upped the welfare.
Back then it wasn't.
And I feel like you're not as protected in 2015 as much as you are now.
Right, actually, that.
When I came to Big Brother, I went into like a deep depression. I experienced anxiety for the first time.
It's hard coming off a show. It really is.
That's the hardest part in it, actually.
It's going back to reality.
Was there any follow-up, or was it just like literally like you voted out and then that's it? Like they didn't speak to you ever again?
There was someone who works in the mental health sector who rang me up maybe once or twice to be like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, is everything okay?" And that was it. But I got really depressed. I was depressed for years after it. I had anxiety. I could just going outside in public. It was so scary for me because people would recognize me. It was strange. It was really, really strange for me. I didn't understand it. Just from people watching me on TV, and I'd forget that people obviously watched me.
Yeah.
And people coming up to me like, "Oh my God, hanging off my neck." And I was just like, "What's going on?" I'm just annoyed.
I just go to Tesco, like.
Yeah.
It is like that though, yeah.
So it was hard coming out.
Do you still get recognised today?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Every now and again. Sometimes, yeah, but I try to deny it. Like,
I'm just normal, leave me alone.
Fame's not for everyone, really. That's what I learned from the situation. It's not for everyone. It really isn't. I don't know how some people deal with fame. It's just constantly people watching you, judging you, saying their opinion.
I think it's a young person mentality, because I'm not going to lie, when I was young, you know, I wanted to be famous. And then as you get older, you realise you don't want to be famous. You want to be rich and just not have the associated fame with it. So
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd do another show or not? No.
I wouldn't. You know what? I'm surprised. Like, it's changed so much. Like the therapy beforehand, afterwards, and
Yeah,
the
it seems
Support that
really
you
good.
get, it is good.
what a huge difference. And I feel like it definitely comes down to the Love Island situation with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, with the suicide incidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's changed so much, and you know what? I'm glad it has, because it needed to. And when we heard the news about the suicidal incident, I understood it. I got it.
You know what they go
I
through.
understood it completely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
at some points I didn't want to be here because it was just too much. Like, it was too overbearing. But I'm so impressed about how much it's changed. It needed
It's so
to change.
important. It's
Yeah,
true.
it's a shame that it had to get to that point. But you know, we're all learning.
Even though you were just there for 2 weeks, was there anything, you know, like you could see they were doing to try and like manipulate?
Oh yeah, 100%. So I think when they would get like the public opinions, and for example, I think they do the same on Love Island as well, and say the public things like, this is the most selfish person, the most this person, like horrible things, and it really gets in your head as well. And that's when there's no drama or anything like that, and then people in the house would start agree and be like, yeah, I do think she's selfish because she's done this.
Oh, that's
like,
mad.
it's just like, I was called the most selfish person in the house, and you know when you're just not.
Yeah.
You start to think like, why would everyone
And you
think
get
that about me?
frustrated because it's like you've got all them people against you and it's
Exactly.
just
All these
you.
people
Are you
think-
aware of so when you're in the house, are you aware of what's going on like outside the house and stuff?
Nothing. No, nothing. Like, we've got no sense of time, no phones, we don't know anything at all until we get out the house,
Right,
basically. Yeah, but we hear, like, you know, they'll say the public has been voting and they voted this person, the you know, the rudest person, or this person, and it was just horrible. It gets in your head. And they do stuff like that. And when you apply as well, like, you put like your biggest phobias, and then they put those
They
things
do
in the
that on
house,
purpose.
just to fuck about with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I realised. I was like, these people are messed up. Like, it really messed me up. It was just 2 weeks, but it felt like forever. They switched off the hot water. I was crying in the dining room.
Mate, I'd
like,
be
I just want
fuming.
to have a shower. I just want to.
Nah, that's evil.
It was bad.
I need my shower, man.
Yeah,
that's
the
shower.
most simplest
I
things.
needed that so bad. Like, it was horrible.
What was it like with food in there? Did you have nice food and stuff? Or?
The food was okay from what I remember. We'd get like a shopping list where we'd be able to like tick things off that we wanted. And
What did you put down?
no, like, we decide as a house.
Oh,
but
so
they
like
do-
it wasn't like.
No, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like unlimited amount of things that you could choose from. But we just decide as a house, oh, we need more bread or butter or whatever.
Just
like
basic stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
All basic stuff. So it wasn't nothing special.
I'd be going mad.
I was going mad.
Oh.
I was in the dining room almost every day crying my eyes out. So the public hated me for it. My experience was very difficult.
Yeah.
Even coming out of the house, I got booed coming out of the house. So imagine how that
babes.
feels. I feel like they've stopped doing that now. Like, they're not allowing
It's a
them
lot,
to
isn't
boo
it?
them anymore when they come
Yeah.
out. Because I watched, like, I've seen clips on social media, and when they're coming out of the house, and then you hear one or two people booing, and then they stop.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised. Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I think they've stopped doing that now, because it affected me so much, and I thought everyone hated me, when really and truly no one really hated me. Like, people would see me in public and be so nice,
And they're
like,
fine,
yeah, they're fine. Like, oh my
yeah.
gosh, you were so amazing. Like, it was so good to watch you. I wish you went further. But that really affected me. Like I said, I've got bad anxiety for years, and at the time as well, reality TV wasn't really a thing of, you know,
That
I don't know, like,
protection.
yeah, exactly. You didn't have that protection, you didn't have that support as much. Also, with social media, you didn't really get that many opportunities at the
Yeah, it's
time.
true.
This is almost 10 years ago now. It's different.
So long
Yeah.
ago.
Crazy.
No, it's
It goes so
different.
quick. Like,
Yeah.
With social media nowadays, like, most people go on a TV show because of the social media following they're going to get after
Yeah.
that.
Exactly, yeah,
It's
that's all they care about. And
crazy.
at the time, it weren't really like that until
Facebook.
yeah,
Bebo.
MySpace. No, I think it was MySpace. Right?
it wasn't that long ago, you know.
Oh, okay.
I still had Instagram, but it wasn't like, you know, like deals or anything like
Yeah.
that. So I felt like, what now? kind of thing. So
Did you do anything after it?
I had a couple
at
of
all?
interviews, but that's it. I didn't have like anything crazy. But
Yeah.
before that, I already started modelling. That's how I got the opportunity to go on the show. You know, they just said you can
From
apply
just
for
that.
Big Brother. So I've been modelling for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I still love it till this day. And that's what kept me going, really, because that's always been my passion, and I've always loved it. I'm good at it. So, yeah, I think for me, nothing major came out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was an achievement.
Something that you said that you've done. But
Exactly, and at least I can say that I did it.
Yeah.
And, I'm actually a trainee psychotherapist now, so I work in mental health.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
I want to help those who are going through
I like
what I
that.
went through.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Freaking hell.
It's really
That's
good how
really
you've turned a
inspiring.
negative situation into a really positive one.
Right, and it taught me. It actually taught me everything happens for a reason. Everything happens
does.
for a reason.
That's good.
It really does, and I can use that and use it for people who have actually gone through what I've gone through.
Yeah.
You've got to go through it to really know what people are feeling and experiencing.
To find yourself as well, I think it's a good thing to do, what we
Yeah.
have done.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people would experience that, and then they feel lost in their life because they haven't been able to open up. But I think when you're in front of that camera and you're exposed to telly, it's like, shit,
a
like,
different world.
yeah, completely.
It's a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's amazing, I think.
Yeah.
Do you still do the motivational speaking as well?
I do. I'm still, I am doing motivational speaking.
That's
I want to
nice.
continue it. I'm planning some stuff behind the scenes to really put myself out there. But it's important for me to like let people know, no matter what you go through, you can always come out of the other side.
Always.
Even when it feels like you're in the darkest place, there's always going to be an opportunity to move forward, push yourself, and come
Yeah.
out of the other side. Never ever lose hope.